Welcome back to Old Fox Racing PlayStation. We had a rare PlayStation error, and unfortunately, welcome back to Old Fox Racing PlayStation. Welcome back to Old Fox Racing PlayStation. We had a rare PlayStation error. We were on lap 3 out of 13, and we were watching what happened with Dale Taylor. He made a mistake. Came back to the track, got overtaken by Kev Allen and Jumbo, and then also by Jorge Jesus in a bit of a late. Well, it seems to me that Dale did leave the door a little bit open, with a bit of pushing and shoving. Eventually, Dale is, loses quite a fair bit of time and is down into 12th. Let's see whether he can recover or not from that incident back into the top 3. Simon Allen is in 3rd place, and look at the battle behind. That's Sid now getting overtaken by Kev Allen. Kev Allen, nicely done there, up into 4th place. Nice move there by Kev, recovering well from a poor start, as seems to me that Sid, and look at this, Jorge Jesus on the inside of Jumbo, and this is what happens with this combo. You're basically attacking the car in front, and because the racing is so tight, you just have to back off from a move, and all of a sudden you are being overtaken. Look at that. That's Simon Allen has had a problem. Simon Allen has had another mistake. He had one already that looked exactly like this, and now he loses 3rd place, basically just well, I don't know how to interpret this. Probably he was slowing down because of a penalty, but he loses the position to Kev Allen, so I'm not entirely sure why Simon didn't just take the penalty anyway, which seems like the fastest way with this combo to deal with penalties is just take them, because if you slow down until you slow down enough so that the race director does not give you a penalty, you actually lost more time than the penalty itself. So not sure what happened to Simon Allen there. Anyway, Kev Allen up into 3rd, Simon Allen up into 4th, Sid is in 5th place, 6th is now Jorge Jesus, 7th is Jumbo, and that is Jumbo. That is Jumbo. A spin. And someone spins in sympathy. That's Peter Adrian as well. Peter Adrian just spun out of sympathy with Jumbo. We'll get a replay of that. Look at this. Jumbo is spinning, and Peter Adrian also spinning, and nicely done there by Rob Oldham, going around both these drivers. Let's go back and let's go back through the field, but in reverse. Tim Aberley is the rookie, is in 15th spot. Sorry, Wayne Robinson 14th. David Emge up into 13th place. Dale Taylor, we saw him. He was delayed by that incident with Jorge Jesus. He's now in 11th, but he has the potential to recover. He's only 5 seconds away from Peter Adrian, who is in 11th. After that spin, 10th is Jumbo. 9th is Rob Oldham. Of course, he was an innocent victim in lap 1 of another incident. 8th is John Scott, and John Scott, from his starting position, starting to make some moves. Of course, he was also involved in that first lap incident, but he is at least up into the top 10 now. 7th is Gonçalo Mota. 6th is Jorge Jesus. 5th is Sid. 4th is Simon Allen. 3rd is Kev Allen. 2nd is still Diogo Silva. Diogo Silva 3.6 seconds away from Darren Head. He is reducing the gap, but at a very slow pace indeed. He was only marginally quicker. Look at that, 200ths of a second in the last lap. And Darren Head, of course, is leading this race. He's looking good. But of course, with this car, a mistake is just around the corner. Look at this. The Allens are at it again for 3rd place. Kev Allen under pressure from Simon Allen. Simon Allen runs wide. Probably that's going to be another penalty. And of course, we cannot monitor penalties in this replay. So we're not entirely sure who is running where. We can only see where they're running on the road. Simon Allen lost a bit of steam there. He was right behind Kev. Now he's a few car lengths back and under pressure from already 5th place man. That's Jorge Jesus, and the Sid is down into 6th spot. But attacking Jorge Jesus, as we are not yet in at the midpoint of this race. Let's look for the battles. John Scott is oh, something happened with Gonçalo Mota. We'll rewind to see if we can see what it was. Gonçalo was in 7th place. Now he's shown as being in 9th place, and I wonder what on earth happened here, as it, well, it seems to have happened a while ago. And yes, it was here, and it was just a spin, was it? Yes, that number 55 going round and round, and fortunately not too much time lost there for Gonçalo. Nevertheless, he's got some work to do to recover his position. Jumbo in 10th place, 11th is Peter Adrian, 12th is Dale Taylor, and Dale is 6 seconds away from Peter. He, well, last lap he was 0.6 of a second slower. And then we've got David Emge, Wayne Robinson, and Tim Aberley completing the field. Back into Darren Head, Diogo Silva. Gap is 3.3 seconds. And this is the battle that we were talking about. Now Kev Allen has found himself some breathing space there. And it's actually Simon Allen in 4th place that is under pressure from Jorge Jesus and Sid. But look at this, Kev Allen then slow there, taking not the ideal line around the Druid's corner, and all of a sudden Simon is back in contention yet again for a podium with that number 11 car. There's a battle there at the back. That's John Scott followed by Rob Alderman. Rob doing a good job in 8th place after that earlier incident, and certainly he's got the pace. Look at his last lap, 1:36.801. That was the fastest lap of the entire field for Rob Oldham, and he's coming. He's got the car, and he's still got 7 laps, and is on the outside of John Scott and completes the pass. That was absolutely beautiful, and here he comes. The podium is not that far away for Rob Oldham. Remember, Kev Allen is, well, 12 seconds away from the leader, and it's only 5 seconds until Rob Oldham, and surely we still have a lot to go. Lap 6 out of 13. This is Kev Allen, followed by Simon Allen, followed by Jorge Jesus, and something is happening, going to happen there with Sid on the inside of Jorge Jesus, and did it work? No. The number 22, the white car of Jorge Jesus, maintains 5th position, as everyone has calmed down a little bit now in this race after that those few frantic laps at the beginning. Let's look for battles, and it seems to me that this group that is led by Kev Allen is the most promising battle right now. Lap 7 out of 13. We'll keep an eye on battles through the field. Gonçalo Mota and Peter Adrian are not that far from one another. That's a battle for 9th place, with Peter being half a second faster than Gonçalo in the last lap. Simon Allen wants to get into that podium position. Now Sid has, well, Jorge Jesus has checked out a little bit from that number 20, the rookie driver, and he is going to have to contend with a combination of Rob Oldham and championship leader John Scott, who won race 1. Oh, and he makes a mistake there. He makes a mistake, and now Rob is really right behind Sid. Let's keep an eye on this battle as they are now past the midpoint of this race, as they complete lap 7. There's a battle there at the back between Jumbo. Jumbo has lost time. He's lost a position to Dale Taylor. Dale up into 11th. Let's look at that battle I was mentioning between Gonçalo Mota and Peter Adrian. They are running together. Let's go back. Oh, and something happened to Kev Allen. Something happened to Kev Allen. He's lost 3rd place. This is significant. And where did this happen? I believe it happened in the Paddock Hill Bend, as he was trying, well, slightly defensive line. Oh, is he running wide? Yes, he is running wide. And Simon Allen, surely he's going to appear on the right hand side. Yes, he did. Jorge Jesus is not far behind, but he's still A couple of seconds behind the Allens that continue to be at it. 6th is Sid, and 7th is Rob Oldham. 8th is John Scott. And it seems to me that we'll still see more battles around this area of the field. 9th is Gonçalo Mota. 10th is Peter Adrian. Oh, and Gonçalo spins! Gonçalo spins from 9th place. And can he still be ahead of Dale Taylor? Dale Taylor up into 11 and certainly wants the top 10. And he's coming very quickly indeed. He's coming very quickly. And, well, not enough time there to make a move. But certainly he's coming with more momentum. And here comes Dale Taylor. Look at Gonçalo's car. Absolutely trashed. And Dale Taylor possibly going to go round the outside. Not really, no. A little bit too far behind. But good battle between these two drivers. We'll keep an eye on it as we will see. Oh, look at this. This is Kev Allen. Kev Allen is making a very good move indeed. I think Simon just went wide there. Yes, went into the dirt. And here comes Kev again. And Kev back into 3rd place. This is absolutely brilliant racing. Kev Allen up into 3rd spot. But immediately Simon Allen has a response and is now on the inside for Paddock Hill Bend. This is absolutely brilliant racing between the two drivers. And Simon Allen is on the inside and recovers 3rd place. But now here comes Kev Allen on the inside of Druids. Oh, someone is... George Jesus has... Oh, and Kev Allen is on the inside. George Jesus has run wide at Druids. And, and something happened with Sid. Something happened with Sid. He was overtaken by a lot of drivers. Well, he was in the pit lane entry. Oh, well, he had probably 2 mistakes because he was already in 8th spot. So let's rewind a little bit and see what happened with the rookie. Oh, he runs wide here. Oh, and this is the problem. He doesn't lose that much time, but all of a sudden he sees 2 cars. That's Rob Oldham up into 6th and John Scott up into 7th, and now he's going to make another mistake in... Oh, he just clips the inside curve and he's almost in pit lane. Nice recovery there, but he is very slow indeed. Of course, he's recovering from a complete stop, and Peter Adrian goes into 8th place. But look at these two, absolutely brilliant. Kev Allen overtaking Simon, Simon overtaking Kev, and Kev overtaking Simon in 3 consecutive corners. That's absolutely what we want to see in the Old Folks Racing PlayStation. And all the crowds here at Brands Hatch, you can see the crowds. Absolutely impressive turnout here as we are going now through the field. Now on lap 9, Darren Head has been leading this race, and he has maintained a gap of around 4 seconds. That's a comfortable gap in that number 50. Diogo Silva in 2nd place. He finished race 1 in 2nd place as well. 3rd is Kev Allen. 4th is Simon Allen now loses a bit of time there, running wide. 5th is George Jesus, and George, of course, we haven't seen this. We only saw it in the background. He was running wide at Paddock Hill Bend. The result is that Rob Oldham is all of a sudden battling for a top 5 here. John Scott is up into 7th place as well. Peter Adrian is in 8th, followed by Sid, followed by Dale Taylor, followed by Gonçalo Mota, and then it's David Emge in 12th. 13th is Jumbo, not going the way Jumbo wanted. Definitely not a race that he will want to remember. That 13th place, probably he's already written it off at the end of the season. Of course, drivers can score points and use their 8 best results out of 10. And Jumbo hopes that this is one that he will be able to discard later on. Tim Aberley and Wayne Robinson are 14th and 15th. And, well, they're all on the lead lap. But still a few laps to go. But I think everyone will manage to finish on the lead lap here. Kev Allen is definitely now in 3rd, and Simon Allen seems to have done another mistake. He is a couple of seconds behind Kev. Oh, and something happened with John Scott and Rob Oldham, and this is a replay. And I think that, well, John Scott up into 6th place, and he was, oh, whoa. There was contact between Jorge Jesus, and Jorge was defending on the inside there. And well, not entirely sure what happened there, but we'll have a look from Rob Oldham's chase camera.